here and there hits. And it's just, plays Bayonetta really beautifully, honestly. Ooh, the Samus here.
Yeah, and this is what you're going to see. Just bullets, bullets, bullets. Samus too tall to really approach. And then the bullets themselves will stop the side B and the neutral B. So there's just nothing he can do about it.
Yes. Fortunately for the Samus player, unable to get really anything off.
Now, the nice thing, though, is that Samus's aerials do connect with each other well enough that I don't believe Saj will be able to get a witch time in between them at low percents. So he doesn't really have to worry about that. And the other thing is, when he does have the full charge shot, he can be spaced well enough that he doesn't have to worry about getting witch timed either. So he does have kill moves that he does not have to worry about from Bayo.
No, he really hasn't been throwing out too many projectiles.
Hasn't really had a chance to.
Yeah, that's true.
The bullets have beaten it out every time.
But, percent-wise, it's even basically right now.
One thing I'm a little bit curious about is if Sakryd is able to close out this stock initially. I know Bayonetta is on the very, very lighter side of the cast. I'm wondering if that Shine Spark. Backer.
You were saying? And one more. Oh my, okay.
Samus is having that power suit.
Oh, what the? Let's go.
Now this is really dangerous. This is really dangerous. Bayonetta is super light, as I was saying.
Stage spike, though. Okay, even it up. Don't worry about it.
I was going to say, can Samus do the dash attack up B on Bayo? I don't know if Bayo's fall speed will allow for that last auto link to connect. It's irrelevant now. The percents are gone.
Don't matter. Good job from Saj closing that stock. Now, Saj's off-stage game is, like, really spectacular. Bayonetta having that great recovery, just coming back whenever he wants, but not quite laddering up there yet. Now back air's there. Yeah, Samus is going to have a tough time sort of coming back here. Uh-oh. Will this be it?
Is he dead? No.
Okay, not quite. Looks like he DI'd that last hit fine. The rest of them, not so much. Yeah, unable to get in right now. Saj just playing his own game. Going way deep. He's not going to have... Okay, good job timing that out.
I would honestly be very surprised to see Saj actually be able to get the down smash on ledge there with the iframes of Samus's up B.
Yeah.
It's not impossible, maybe getting snapping into the 2-frame if they have to just float back just a little bit, but for the most part, from my experience, you basically just let Samus recover unless you can get that nair as we see he's coming around.
Yeah. Definitely going that, almost why not at this point. Trying to get that kill. It's how we sealed it out last time on the stage spike. Ooh, Samus finally getting some percent on now. See if we can get another spike early on. Gonna send him off stage. Yeah, Saj definitely liking this back out. Look at his back air. Nice air dodge, though.
And that was where he could have punished it, but instead throws out the back air to try to close out the recovery on stage.
Ooh.
Wow, nair beat out charge shot. That's silly.
In there. Okay, hitting the balloon. Not quite going to help him out as he has Mac Rage. Let's see if he does anything. Okay, good job. And up smash. Goodbye.
I did not think about that. I said, I did say that you kind of just have to let Samus recover. Not when you're
Bayonetta.
Not when you're Bayo.
Not when you got that counter on you.
It was great. So the up B popped him above ledge. You have those 60 frames of not being able to grab a ledge after you've been hit. Follows it up with immediate up smash. Hasn't really used witch time too much throughout the entire set. Really, really smart finish to that game there by Saj.
Yeah, Saj's witch time use is like really, really smart. I think. He's somewhere in between. He doesn't, he doesn't spam it. He doesn't just save it for like 1 or 2 times. He uses it, frequently, but not too much. His timing in that has been really great so far, and we'll see if they can change it up this time. Uh-oh, going all the way to top. How do you like this as a counter pick on Battlefield?
See, I personally, I play Bayonetta as a secondary. While the platforms are very useful for Bayonetta combos, I believe the higher ceiling really can be a little bit frustrating for it, just because even if you do get the, the high special strings off the top, you're probably not going to be able to finish it off until, a little bit of higher percent. We might see something here, though.
Okay, not quite.
No, he doesn't get the last
Yeah,
cycle.
he already used the jump, I believe it looked like.
Yeah, to get
this
up there
could
with
be
the
a punish,
up
though. Will this end his stock? It could. There it is. Okay.
And
sorry,
making me look like an idiot again.
Well,
Saj, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, no, so I think the higher ceiling can be a little bit frustrating for Baya. It hasn't really affected Saj that much. And, Battlefield allowing Samus to live a little bit longer can be annoying too. Saj with no concern, though.
Yeah. Not a problem of his.
Oh, the beautiful frame trap there. Went for the throw into the up air. The air dodge, if you air dodge the up air, you can go for the up tilt like you saw there, or you can immediately start into the up Bs. Beautiful sequence there from Saj.
Yeah, interesting, Sakryd here really hasn't used too many projectiles. I thought that might be a problem on this stage, giving Saj more landing opportunities, but it doesn't matter. They never land anyways. Okay, yeah, Bayonetta controlling the skies this game for sure. Having over almost a full stock lead right now. Playing his defensive game right now. Saj is not really approaching unless he has to. Sakryd has that charge shot. There it is.
He just lets it rip.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, that's the unfortunate thing about being this far down. You just kind of have to get the damage back. You kind of have to just do whatever you can to close that stock, and it leaves you a little bit more open.
Okay, no stage spike there. Sakryd coming back living. However, he can't really trade too much. He's been a lot of those lately, and you know, Bayonetta's definitely a hard character to sort of win a. You know, a lot of things trade, or a lot of things just beat you out because of disjoints.
You know, and even as he tries to approach, you know, Bayonetta with that ultimate anti-air, and like, you hit my shield, I will immediately up B you.
Oh, trying to go for a spike there, not quite getting it that time. Uh-oh, both off stage though. Sakryd having the charge shot, not hitting it there though. Okay, getting it to grab. I don't know if he can get anything off of this, just sending him off stage.
Probably most importantly, he just gets the charge shot.
Right.
Like, as you said, there's really no combo follow-ups that these presents for Samus. Samus without a doubt, one of the worst grabs in the game. I feel so bad because like so many.
Well, then you got Pac-Man, so.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But of the, you know, of the long
tethers.
Excuse me, thank you. Of the tether grabs, you know, there's been so many like.
Ooh, back air though. We'll take that stock.
Lucas has gotten the tether grab buffs. ZSS has always had like an okay one. Samus, man.
Yeah, it's rough.
Good follow-ups off of it, though.
Right.
I mean, as you see here.
Forward air.
Oh my God!
Spike again.
I thought he was just gonna just charge shot him in the blast zone.
Yeah, that could have worked for sure. I don't know if it would have killed quite yet. Thanks to Battlefield being so big. But giving Sakryd some opportunity to recover with that up B, getting a lot of percent on Saj here. Unless Saj can close this out, I don't know, Sakryd definitely might have a chance here.
Yeah, this is looking like back air percents right now for Bayonetta.
Yep, and well, oh, jumped
it.
into the air. Okay.